Nya sian, nya dagi electric scooty. Mat ikalawe jong yar shaka. One shot Quincy Waters jumping Shillong. Pat kaliang no shaka 8 hamukagas. Ka Myntri ka tanar ko koy ka khya ka jylla ko kong amprin ling do ko ong ba ka tender ban khot ban Pyniaid ka 108 kadang don hapadeng ka Jyrwit Jyrwat. Habakren menta ka si ko kong amprin ko ong ba man ka por ba ka sarkar ka khot tender ka lami ka jing Jyrwit Jyrwat hadu ba ka sarkar kam laban Jied ka kinhun ni company ban Pyniaid ka 108. Namar ni ka daw ka sarkar kadang pa Pyniaid chwa ha ka National Health Mission NHM hadu ban dapan bet da kumoy pan. Kalau ang baga sarkar kahaban eksamen bha kum ga jingbit jingpiang kin nong tre jong kanika benta bad day na kanika daw kadang sa ateng bad ka je khun hapadeng ki bathep tenda kalong ga bajur bha namaraba haba khot tenda ki don bon ki company ki ba wan na baru panthep tenda.
So 108 tender has been facing a lot of difficulties from time to time. All participants who participate in the 108 tender, complications arise again and again. So as of today, the 108 is being managed by the NHM. It is not a permanent solution, but we are not able to overcome all of these queries, counterattacks, attacks between bidders, and that's where we have still not been able to select any one bidder to manage the 108 service in the state of Meghalaya. It is mandatory that the 108 services should be run by a bidder who qualifies in the bid. Because 108 service workers are workers who stand to gain on several grounds once they are employed by that company. So from their insurances to their health requirements to rights of workers with regards to leave, particularly maternity leave, sick leave. So these are all rights of workers. And when the complication of selection is not sorted out, then our workers will stand to lose. And that is what I feel is the crux of our problem right now. NHM is running it efficiently enough. But we need now to upgrade the fleets of ambulances. You look at some of our ambulances, they are not in a very good condition. Workers of the 108, their accommodation, their rights, their privileges, all of that is still hanging loose. Only because we are not able to decide what to do. Why is it so competitive? It is so competitive because every time you talk of a national bid of this nature, you do not know who the bidders will be, where they come from, and whether or not all of this will overcome the scrutiny of community at large. Pressure groups, other groups, everybody has a problem. The moment the government engages in a business with any company that is coming from the outside, there are so many qualifications that need to be attended. They have to make sure that they have the prerequisite of documentation. They have to make sure that when they operate in the state of Meghalaya, they conform to all the nitty-gritty of the Meghalayan scenario, which is unique in its own nature as compared to other states. That is why we are having this problem. And I wish to see the day when we can overcome this and make sure that our workers are covered to the furthest extent possible in as far as their rights are concerned. No, so this time again, few months back, there was a bid that was called. But now again, there are some gaps in all of the bidders. I don't have the entire information before me, but we have still not been able to overcome all these important components of making sure that bidders have all the documentation that is required. So it becomes a little difficult for us to take a call. Not only that, they may qualify, but their antecedents.
Oh,
So
okay.
this company will say this guy is lying about the fact that he has operated these ambulances in that state. Somebody is saying that they don't have all the documents. Our state is very peculiar. You know that. You know that very well. They don't qualify when it comes to all the documentations. Do you have the trading licenses? Do you have this? Do you have that? So many very difficult situations. And hence it becomes impossible for us because our local bidders are not yet qualified to bid on their own as per the norms and requirements of experience at that level.